going to make a beach house for a doll using a cardboard box, white computer paper, a pen, skinny sticks, beads and buttons, toothpicks, acrylic paint, extra cardboard, scrapbook paper, and glue. I start with a cardboard box. Cut down the corner and along the bottom so it can open. Open the box. Draw a rectangle around a doll. Cut it out. Cut out smaller rectangles for windows. Draw a triangle across the top of the wall. Cut on the line drawn. Repeat on the opposite side. Trim the tabs on the remaining sides. Glue down the bottom of the box. Begin covering the raw edges with paper. Cover the inside with scrapbook paper. We used a light blue paper around the top, then glued strips of white computer paper around the bottom. By cutting, apply glue and glue the sides together. Glue them into the box, overlapping them slightly. After finishing the inside of the house, we begin covering the outside as well to look like siding. Now I'm going to do a dry brushing technique to make the house appear as if it is whitewashed. Using a folded piece of paper for practice, add a little bit of brown and white paint to a brush, swirl off the excess on a piece of cardboard until the brush is dry. Then starting near the top, drag the brush from one end to the other. Pay a little more attention to the edges. Tap the brush here and there to make it look like worn, whitewashed siding. Apply the same technique to the house. Use thin strips of folded paper for trim. Take the cutouts from the windows and door. Cut just a little from around the edges to reduce their size, so they can easily pass through the opening. Cut the cardboard for the windows in half. Cover the cardboard with paper. Cover a larger piece of cardboard that extends beyond the footprint of the house. Glue it in place. Use a pen to make a hole on the edge from the cutout of the windows and door. Glue a toothpick into the hole. Trim off the excess. Repeat on the other end. Make a corresponding hole in the frame of the window on the house. Use a toothpick to widen it. Make another one on top. Put the covered cardboard in place by pushing the toothpicks through the holes to make working shutters and a front door. Cover 2 strips of cardboard and the remaining tabs on top of the box with paper. Glue the strips on top of the A-frame side of the box, holding down one of the side tabs. On the side that can open, the roof can be tucked under to close the house. Take it a step further and give the house a covered porch by making the roof longer in front. Cut and glue together thin strips of cardboard, cover with paper, glue them to the roof and floor. Use beads and buttons to make a doorknob, and with fancy buttons like these, we pop out the center to get a gold plate. Then we glue the bead in the center to give the doorknob a little more style. To make our basic beach house with a side that can open to extend the floor space of the house. And because our beach house needs to look like it's at a beach, we are using scrapbook paper and a large trifold. I cut the trifold into 2 pieces. On one, I glue down scrapbook paper that looks like clouds, followed by water underneath. Cover the other piece of the trifold with paper that looks like sand to make a large backdrop for the house. However, I would like to hide some of the seams, so I thinly cut a green paper, glue the paper around the seams to make grass, then glue on skinny sticks for a fence, creating a beach set that can lay flat for easy storage. But when it's time to play, we set it up, add the beach house, and you're done.
Happy crafting!